It's Wednesday, May 7th, and 2 days left, and Regis still does not know my name. Welcome to No Filter, everyone. I am Katie Nolan, and these are your top headlines of the day. Roger Federer had a second set of twins yesterday. He already had twin girls. Now he has twin boys. I knew that love means nothing to a tennis player, but apparently neither does birth control. Nationals manager Matt Williams was driving during an interview with the DC radio station, and he was rear-ended by someone while he was live on the air, and then that person sped off. Afterwards, Bryce Harper said he had to speed off so you didn't accuse him of not hustling. The mayors of Chicago and Los Angeles are reportedly pushing to host the NFL draft in 2015. And the mayor of Toronto smokes crack and is still the mayor. The Warriors fired head coach Mark Jackson yesterday. Golden State's owner, who reportedly, is that chafed? Did someone put the word chafed in the script today? Not in reference to balls? I'm just thinking of like balls with the used baby powder. Let's say he butted heads with Jackson the past 3 years. Is that better? He butted heads with Jackson the past 3 years. He said the decision was not made on wins and losses. Jackson will now go back to his old job, going on tour with brothers Tito, Randy, and Jermaine. An Australian grilled cheese maker has received funding, get this, for parachute-based grilled cheese delivery service to come to New York. Because if there's anything I like more than a grilled cheese, it's a grilled cheese stuck in a tree. A Florida man who once sued Apple for selling him a laptop that got him addicted to porn. Yep, that happened. Is now suing for the right to marry the aforementioned laptop full of porn. So just like every other marriage, it will end with him jerking off to porn all the time. Oh, I'm sorry. The wedding requires a venue with free Wi-Fi is a much better punchline. Dicks. The NYPD's baseball team was forced to forfeit a championship game in a charity tournament. Why? Because someone stole their uniforms. Probably not a good sign that they stole from the police and yet there are no suspects. I wonder how many times somebody stole second on the cops. For some reason, Roger Goodell did a Twitter Q&A yesterday. In it, he said a franchise moving to London, quote, is becoming more realistic. I can't wait for Sunday morning football, said nobody. A high school in Orange County held an NFL-style draft for male students to select their prom dates. That's one draft where you actually wouldn't mind getting a huge bust. Toronto Mayor Rob Ford, who, as I mentioned before, still the mayor, still smoking crack, still the mayor. Well, maybe not still smoking crack, because he's in rehab now. And he said the experience is amazing and compared it to, of all things, youth football camp, saying, quote, it's kind of like the Washington Redskins camp I went to as a kid, in that all of those people, Redskins fans, are now in rehab as well. Also, that was the last time Rob Ford exercised. An FSU art student painted this insane piece, the centerpiece of which is a guy in a frat tank top giving a blowjob to Jameis Winston. Like Winston, this painting would not look good in an NFL locker room. Also, one quarterback who does not need more head, Peyton Manning. A woman was recently shackled to an airplane seat when she went on a drunken rampage after being busted for having sex in the bathroom. Fortunately, her parents were on the same flight. Now that is one episode of Intervention I'm gonna have to DVR. The New York Post released a typically controversial cover today in the wake of the 10-year anniversary, I cannot believe it's been 10 years, 10-year anniversary of the Monica Lewinsky scandal. The cover says, quote, after 10 years, Monica breaks her silence. My life sucks. If only she could have seen it coming. San Francisco Giants ace Matt Cain is on the DL after slicing his finger while trying to cut his ham and cheese sandwich and, quote, make it fancy in triangles. It was the worst sandwich-related pain in sports since that time Rob Ryan hadn't eaten in 45 minutes. The Lady Gaga concert that conflicted with a possible Game 6 at Washington's Verizon Center has been moved up 3 days, and her fans not happy about it. Roy Hibbert, however, still planning on skipping Game 6. Also, huge Lady Gaga fan. After getting swept in the regular season, the Heat destroyed the Nets last night. Typical for old people like the Nets to complain about the Heat. All right, guys, that's it for No Filter. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, live at 5 p.m. Eastern on Fox Sports 1 tonight, the penultimate episode of Crowd Goes Wild. Big guests. We've got Rudy, a.k.a. Sean Astin, and also Nolan Ryan. It's going to be pretty awesome. And Regis is here. I don't even know how we're going to fit everybody on this desk. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe to our podcast on iTunes and to our brand new YouTube channel, which isn't really brand new anymore. I guess it's like relatively new. It's like a little bit new. Whatever. Subscribe to it anyway. And I'll see you tonight on your televisions and then tomorrow right back here on your interwebs. Goodbye.